Eddie, how have you felt about this season and how you've been able to play?
Good. I feel like my preparation throughout the season was really good, or throughout the off season, leading up to the season was really good. I just felt really confident this year. Worked my ass off all off season. It's great to know that everything, all the work I've put into, is returned dividends. So, pretty good.
You've been punting well since your time before you transferred here. Obviously, what do you think this offseason in particular you were most?
Yeah, I mean, I got.
I think there were times when I was trying to do too much. Now I'm just trying to do more with less. With my mentality, being relaxed, having fun out there. I think it's a huge part. I think at any position, that's kind of invaluable. Just having fun with it. Always working hard in the weight room. Made a couple small technical changes with my form. I think definitely for the better. There were some things that I kind of definitely took a step back. Looking at where I want to go and where I was at. And I said, I got to make some changes with some of the mechanics I was doing. And I think the big thing with that was just increasing consistency. So there's some mechanics with my drop, with my swing. The way I think about what I'm trying to do in games, muscle memory and cues I'm trying to do. But
I had a lot of family.
I think the biggest change is mentally, honestly, this year.
Who worked with you on some of those changes that you were making? Ryan Doherty, was it off the field?
So that was off the field with my trainer. I've been working with a trainer out of North Carolina for a very long time, Dan Order. There was a couple. I really changed my grip on my punt. Kind of going from underneath to just a different way of gripping it. Generating power, I basically thought of it in a new way, generating power through kind of the plants, more of a whole body motion versus, very leg heavy. So when you do that, it's more consistent to drop with your release, and then, more consistent to generate power. You also get, when you're swinging and you swing faster, especially in bad conditions. There's been some really bad weather games we played, like Minnesota, there's probably 35 mile an hour gusts. Washington was pretty horrendous. First half year today was gusting pretty badly too. But when I'm thinking about generating power through that plant, it allows the ball less time to move, through the wind and get affected. So that also adds consistency. I think that's something that's helped my consistency a lot this year.
So how about mentally? What are you doing? Any, meditation, or just what's kind of changed with you?
I've kind of always done visualization. I'm mentally just having fun, being more loose out there. Playing free. I would say is the way I think about it.
To what extent, if at all, would you say as a punter, your chemistry with your coverage team and your ability to kind of know how they operate helps you to?
When those guys are covering their ass off, I love it. It helps me out. It makes my job easier when they're running down with their head on fire. Hank was awesome today. I think he had, the first one was solo tackle. I think the second and the third one, I know he forced a fair catch. Third one, I think he had a combined tackle or tackle for loss, something like that. But guys like that, it's awesome. Hank's been amazing. Guys like that make my job easier. It's awesome. So.
Is there any particular punter in the league maybe that you kind of model your game after or look to?
Yeah. So there's a guy that plays for Buffalo. His name is Sam Martin. He got drafted, or he trained with my trainer for a very long time. He got drafted out of App State in 2014 or 2015. We have the same build. We think about being athletic and, the way we train, I've kind of modeled off of that, being very athletic, being twitchy, being very fast twitch, a lot of kind of track stuff. But yeah, seeing where he's come from, how far he's gone, trained with him a bunch of times this off season. Yeah, I think that's what.
What does it mean to you going forward to potentially get NFL looks?
Oh yeah, that's what I've been dreaming for. That's what I've been dreaming for a very long time. I think I'm setting myself in a position for that. It's always. it's always taking it one step at a time. You know, can't look too far forward. You know, just gotta stay in the moment and just trust that the work will happen. You know, pro day coming up, combine invite. I'm hoping I'm gonna get it. I think I should at this point, but post game bowl. You know, I think that's kind of the steps to it. But you know, that's out of my hands. I just gotta keep on performing and put in the work day to day.
Final question. You're a finalist for the Ray Guy Award. Looks like you'll be in the run for right to the end. At what point in your career did you think that you would be capable of being the best punter in college football?
You know, I never really thought about that as a goal. You know, just getting better. You know, it's really cool that that's the thing. I would absolutely love to be a finalist. You know, try to go for it. Be in Atlanta for that, but yeah, you know, just always taking it one step at a time. So.